Firstly, we will see the anatomical position. As you can see here, that the anatomical position is a standing position in which fist directed forward, arm to side, palm directed also forward, and finger extended, thumb away and feet separated, and T also directed forward. Now, we will discuss about the different anatomical terms. So continue to watch my video at last and never skip this video. We will cover the two portions of different anatomical terms, and the first is directional terms and the second is the plane of body. Firstly, we will discuss about the directional terms of the body. And as you can see here, this is anterior view of the body. Anterior is also known as ventral, and anterior means toward the front, that is the chest side of the body. And now next is the posterior, which is also known as dorsal. And posterior means, as you can see here, means toward the back. For example, the scapula bone are located in the posterior side of the body. Now we will discuss about the superior and inferior. And what do you mean by the superior and inferior? As you can see here, that the superior above and inferior directed below. And firstly, the superior, and that is also known as the cranial, as you can see here. And the superior is also known as cranial, and a superior means above. Example, the hand is a part of the superior extremity, as you can see here clearly in the on your screen. And now next is the inferior, that is also known as caudal, and as you can see here, and the inferior means below. For example, as you can understand by this example, is that the foot is a part of the inferior extremity. From above discussion, we conclude, I expect that you understand what is a superior and what is the inferior, as we already discussed that the superior located above and inferior located below. And now we will discuss about the medial and lateral side. What do you understand about the medial and lateral side? Firstly, we will discuss about the medial, that is also known as middle, right? And now, what do you mean by the middle? Middle means toward the midline of the body. As you can see here, the green color line show the midline, and the structure which are toward the midline of the body, that is known as medial. And a lateral means away from the midline of the body, that is upper limbs. Now, we will discuss about the other directional terms. As you can see in the diagram, that the green color straight line show the midline, and the arrow that at the both sides show the P and a D. P means the proximal sides and a D means the distal side of the body. And firstly, we will discuss about the proximal side, that is also known as the nearer to the middle, and toward the nearest the midline of the body, and that is the proximal end of humerus joint with the scapula, and that is the example of the proximal. And now we will discuss about the distal and discuss or the further midline, and that is away from the midlines of the body, that is the distal end of humerus joint with the radius and ulna is an example of the distal part of the arm, as you can see clearly on your screen. Now we will discuss about the different plane of the body. As you can see on your screen, that the plane which divide the body into the left and right side, and that is known as the median plane. Now the frontal plane, that is also known as coronal plane, and the plane which divide the body into the anterior and posterior part is known as frontal plane, and that is also known as coronal plane. As you can see in the on your screen, that the red color plane show the frontal plane, and this plane divide the body into the anterior and posterior part. And the last plane is the transverse plane, that is also known as horizontal plane, and this plane is parallel to the ground, as you can see in the figure clearly, and divide the body into the up and down, as you can see on your screen. And this is all about the planes and the different anatomical terms which are related to the body. I hope that this video will be knowledgeable and informative for you. And if you are new at my YouTube channel, then please subscribe, like and share my YouTube channel, and never forget to press the bell icon so that you will get notification of all video uploaded by me on my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching my video.